ActionSA says it will be taking the Independent Electoral Commission to court. That's after the IEC missed a 10 a.m. deadline to remedy the absence of ActionSA's name from ballot papers. The local government elections are less than a month away, on the 1st of November. Now, the party's national spokesperson, Lerato Ngobeni, speaks to us. Lerato, good afternoon. Welcome to the lead on ENCA. Now, tell me, this legal action you're going to be taking against the IEC, exactly what are you really unhappy about? And do you think your deadline was reasonable time for the IEC to remedy the situation?
Good afternoon, Brajan, and good afternoon to the viewers of ENCA. We believe that the IEC had ample time. This is crunch time for all political parties, including the IEC itself, as we are already at crunch time leading up to the local government elections. Our primary contention is that our name is omitted off of the ballot. And as you know, that there are 3 markers currently on the ballot. You have the name of the ward candidate, you've got the logo of the organization, and you should also have the acronym or the name of the organization. And in this case, our name, ActionSA, has been omitted from the ballot paper.
Now, the ballot papers have not yet been printed. Am I right? They're still in the design phase and being prepared. And you want this sorted out before, of course, they are printed.
Well, the IEC's response to us is that this cannot be remedied because the ballot papers have already gone to print. And in fact, they use the language that these are draft ballot papers. So if something is a draft, it's not final, it can't have gone to print. And so we are imploring the IEC to remedy this situation because the very study that they look to describe what are the differentiating markers for voters to be able to identify their parties of choice includes a logo and includes the party name. Now, they will argue that our registration papers as ActionSA state that our name must never be abbreviated. Be that as it may, the IEC's own requirements is that an acronym should not exceed 8 letters. Now, the name ActionSA does comply with that requirement. It does not exceed the 8 letters. And so as a result of that, we do not see why our name needs to be excluded from the abbreviation box. And also further, as an organization that is leading elections and doing so in good faith, it would have been our hope that we would have been engaged on this matter by the IEC to alert us and say to us that, our name was not going to be on the ballot and give us a right of response. They have not done so. They literally just rejected our name being on the ballot, and we think that is highly irregular and in contravention of running free and fair elections.
Yeah, I haven't seen this draft ballot paper. You've seen it, obviously, hence you are lodging this complaint. The other political parties on the ballot paper, do they have their full names, their logos, and so on? Are you the only party that's whose name is missing?
So other political parties have abbreviations. Our registration states that our name should never be abbreviated. So we are not known to our voters and our supporters as anything other than ActionSA. And so, for example, if you look at the ballot, you have EcoForum, which has a longer name. And so their abbreviation comes to 8 letters. And our argument is that our actual name, our full name, ActionSA, does come in 8 characters. Okay. And so there is no reason why we should not be included in the abbreviation.
So what's next? You've met with your legal team today. Very briefly, what are you going to be doing next?
Indeed. We have met with our legal team. We are seeking to submit an urgent application to the relevant court, whether it will be the High Court or the Electoral Court. We think it will be the Electoral Court in this case, so that this issue can be remedied with speed, because, as you know, we are only 3 or 4, 3.5 weeks away to the LGE elections. And so we're looking to get this issue resolved as soon as possible. We were hoping that the IEC would come to the party with us, but they have missed the deadline, as you saw stated at 10 o'clock this morning. They've missed that deadline, and so we have no other choice but to seek court intervention.